Okay, guys, someone asked me this question: what can be done when the market is ranging? I think this is a very important question, and I think every one of you are going to benefit in this. Okay, and the market usually behave like that once in a while in order to take a proper decision of the direction it wants to go into before it goes into it. Okay, that is why we always have the ranging area. Okay, so we're going to check out this and we will decide how to spot the ranging area out. We will also check out what we should do whenever we are experiencing this. Okay, so this is very, very important. But before I go fully into it, in case you are joining me for the first time, I welcome you all to Qora Digital Cash. And if you love the content you are getting from here, kindly give me a follow right now. Like this video and share this video with friends and family. If you have any question, you can drop your question for me in the comment section or you reach out to me via WhatsApp. I will be there to reply you. Okay, so quickly let's go straight into it right away. First of all, let's see how we can identify the ranging region. Okay, for you to experience the ranging region, you will be having something like this. Okay, you should be having something like this. So sometimes it will be bigger than this and sometimes it will be smaller. Okay, so and this is what the market is doing in between this. The market will go up, the market will come down, and it will go up again and come down. Okay, then go up again and come down. So this is what you will experience in the market. Okay, it might not be as smooth as what I am drawing right now. Okay, but this is what most likely what you're going to experience within the market. So because the market is ranging, it's going to form a channel. Okay, so this is the channel. On the channel, we will be having the upper boundary part of the channel, then we will be having the lower boundary part of the channel. So each time the market is forming this, it means that once it gets to the upper part of the channel, so far it is not breaking out from there, then it's going to sell. And once it gets here, so far it is not breaking out from here, it's going to buy. Okay, the same thing is applicable to when it gets to the lower, to the upper part, it's going to sell. When it gets to the lower part of the channel, it's going to buy. Okay, so that is it until it is able to break out either below the lower part of the channel or above the upper part of the channel. Okay, so this also gives us a kind of idea of what we should do whenever we are experiencing something like this. We usually experience something like this at the support zone or the resistance zone. Okay, we usually experience something like this at the support zone or at the resistance zone. The reason why we are experiencing this is that the market is actually finding it difficult to either break out below the support zone or resistance zone, depending on where we are experiencing it, or, or probably it should change the direction of the trend at that particular point. So it is struggling in within that region. So that is why we are experiencing this kind of movement. It is also called the sideways trend. That is a trend that goes out on a certain side. Okay, on the side. So just the way you are seeing it, it's just going straight like this. Okay, so that is how it happens. Okay, now let's see what we should do whenever we are experiencing this. Don't worry, we are going to identify some of these trend on the charts. Okay, so this is what we should do whenever you are experiencing it. There are two things you should look out for. Okay, number one is you can trade within the channel. That is, you can trade within this channel, but I can only advise you to trade within this channel only if you see it happening on the higher time frame. Okay, only if you see it happening on the higher time frame. So once you experience it on the higher time frame, you highlight the channels, the boundaries, and you now go to the lower time frame and see how you can trade it within that channel. Okay, so this is very, very important. If you follow instruction, you will get it right. Okay, now we're going to check that out right now. Okay, so for instance, right here is a channel. Right here is a ranging area, and if you should notice, it happened within this region. Okay, so all you just need to do is just to highlight it out. Okay, so I think I'm going to pick it from here. Okay, from here, and of course here, just the way we are saying it. Sometimes we have a channel in a channel. Okay, it happens like that. Okay, a channel in a channel. We can have it, for instance, this is having a smaller channel right here too. Okay, so this is on 1 hour time frame. We can now take this to our lower time frame, that is let me try and highlight the region. Okay, you can take it to 15 minutes time frame. Let's take a 15-minute time frame just for us to see it. Uh, okay, guys, this is it. So this is it on 15-minute time frame. Let me zoom it out a bit so you can see right from here it sold till it got to this region, and of course it bought. Even though it played around there, like I said, you can have a smaller channel in a bigger channel. So if we had marked out the smaller channel out, then we can also do that with the smaller channel, but let's focus on the bigger channel first. So you can see it went to the top of the upper part of the trend, then right from there picked it up again and came down here, or probably here, then right from here it went up. So you can see you can always trade within the channel. Okay, but first you must make sure you identify it on the higher time frame first before you can now decide that you want to trade on the lower time frame. Okay, this is another one right there. It broke out above it. Don't worry, I'm going to talk about the breakout. This is on 1 hour time frame, but check it out. It's range within this region before this breakout, and when it came back into it again, then it played around again, then it broke out below it and led to this great selling opportunity. So here is another one. Okay, the ranging, all these happen on 1 hour time frame. Here is another one. You can see it. This even went for a very long time. Okay, so here is another one. All these happen on 1 hour time frame. So you can trade all these. You can trade within this channel on lower time frame. You just take it down to 15 minutes time frame, and you move in between the channel till you are able to see a good breakout. Okay, you trade down, up, down, up, down on lower time frame. Okay, here is another one also. From here it got to this region, went back up, then came back down again, and of course you can trade all these also on lower time frame. Now let's see another condition for trading this. Okay, the second condition is when there is a breakout. Okay, most especially on lower time frame. If you should see something like this on lower time frame, I will not advise you to trade in between the channel. The reason is the period which you are going to be using to trade in between the channel will be so small, which can lure you into losing your money if you get it wrong. Okay, but on higher time frame, you have enough time for the market to play around in between the channel, so you can now move down to lower time frame and play it around within that channel on lower time frame, because it's going to be a big trading opportunity for you on lower time frame. But if you should find such ranging period or such movement on lower time frame, don't even go there at all. wait for the breakout. Don't trade it at all. Wait for the breakout. What do I mean by waiting for the breakout? Okay, so this is it. If this should break out, sorry, if this movement should break out here, and you see the candle closing, the last candle closing outside this channel, then there might be a little pullback. Then it will now continue with the trend. That is, it's going to sell in that direction for a while. The same thing is, if it should break out above 2, then it will buy in that direction for a while. Okay, let's see right here. If we are to wait for the breakout, it broke out at this point. This first candle was the breakout, and of course it sold for a while and came back again and buy. You can see it bought for a very long time. This is 1 hour time frame, you can imagine. So if you had waited for the breakout, you would have milked the market at that point, no matter how small it is. Check out this. Okay, the first breakout was what we had here, and it bought till this region. This is a big profit because this is 1 hour time frame. If you have traded the breakout, then you would have made a lot of profit even with this small movement. And it came back into the channel. If you had waited for the breakout, it led to this very long downtrend. Okay, even till all this region. But of course, it played around here again, so you can still wait for the breakout at this point. The breakout happened around here, and of course it led to this massive sell again. Here is another one. Okay, here is another one. This took a very long one, but the breakout happened around here, and it led to this massive sell. Okay, and here is another one again, broke out below here, and it led to this massive sell, and it is still selling right now. So that is the beautiful part of it. So these are the ways which you can use to trade it when you are experiencing something like that. You just need to highlight the region out to make it a channel. It is either you now move down to lower time frame to trade in between the channel, and once you get a breakout on higher time frame, you still have the opportunity to trade more and build the market for a very long time. I believe you have learned a lot from today's video. Okay, so if you have any other question, kindly drop more question for me in the comment section so I can do more research on those topics and treat it in my video in such a way that you will understand it better. Okay, and if you have any question at all, you can drop your question for me, or if you have personal question, you can drop your personal questions for me on WhatsApp. I will also be there to reply you. Okay, and of course guys, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Can you subscribe right now? Also subscribe to the Telegram channel, because right there you get free signals and free trading tips for yourself right there. Okay, so and guys, do not forget to like and share these videos so that so many people can also benefit from it. I will be stopping right here. Watch out for my next video. Until then, God bless.